Jet,
There we go.
Jet, we made it.
Yes.
We made it.
Finally made it.
We are finally
Yes.
at the end of the Dawntrail waiting room.
It's the longest part, probably.
The longest part. I mean, the last few days have been forever. The next 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday,
4 days.
Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days. You wake up on Friday and you're there.
Yeah, 3 days. 3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
3 more sleeps, right? 1 more sleep. So sleep to Tuesday.
I don't know, because you sleep really weird compared to the rest of us.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I do have the weirdest sleep schedule. 3 more sleeps until Dawntrail, and Yoshi P said you have 1 week for Elden Ring. 1 week for Elden Ring.
Yep.
Have you finished it?
No, I'm at the door of the final boss of the DLC.
You're the door of the final boss. What is the death counter at? How many times have you wiped?
I stopped counting after 500 deaths. Then I decided that I need to redo my character, and I just keep trying. So I'm probably like at 600 deaths between base game and the DLC.
Okay, all right, that's respectable. 600 deaths. I've seen like people in the thousands, like over 1,000 deaths. Like the streamer Kai Sinat said he's at like 1,200 deaths or something.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
For the DLC, no. K-Cent, isn't he? Should be probably close to 500 now, or even more. I don't know.
I saw some numbers. Some maybe it wasn't Kai-Cent, but some numbers are like in the thousands. And for a week, that's like, that's like 20 deaths. It's 20 deaths a day, basically. It's 20 deaths a day. That's impressive. I don't know how like we have a clip ready to make fun of Jet for wiping, and I'm just gonna make sure it's queued up.
You can see this. Yeah, you can see this one, Gio. This is not spoilers.
It's not spoilers. We are gonna do our best to not do spoilers. Mostly because I haven't played the game and I don't know enough. I don't know enough to talk about spoilers. But we have I don't. we have just this clip of Jet getting wrecked right here. He's on fire. This is very Helldiversy. You're just on fire all the time, and then crunch.
I just didn't expect my life to go to 0 in a single hit of those at that point.
It does seem like a lot of players are getting 1-hit kills. This is death number 378.
It was really early in the DLC. I started that
early?
DLC at I started the DLC at 352 deaths, and it went up to 500.
Oh my gosh! Wait, so your counter's at over 500? Jeez, wow! That includes the regular game, yeah?
Yeah, the regular base game. Yeah.
Okay.
Still a shit ton of deaths.
Still a shit ton of deaths. For sure.
Something.
Oh my gosh! But how are you feeling? You're close to the end now. You're gonna beat the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat the game. Especially after I found out that I was playing the game on extra hard mode.
Yeah.
And I fixed that. Yeah, I had like an item that make you get 100% more damage from every source. So I was just playing the game in extra hard. A From Software DLC. I never learn.
You never learn?
This exact same thing happened the first time I played Elden Ring. I basically played the entire game with another debuff that you get less health. And you can get rid of those debuffs really fast, really easy. I just don't read shit. I just go brr.
This is the classic Final Fantasy experience. Don't read your tooltips. This is what happened.
Yep, that's why I don't make guides on how to play shit on Final Fantasy 14, because look, how am I going to make a guide if I don't read the tooltips ever?
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. You never read your tooltips, man. You gotta read your tooltips, especially with Dawntrail. Have you seen the size of the tooltips for Dawntrail?
Yes, I have, and I'm not gonna read them. I probably will read the Astro, and that's it. Maybe Big Toe and Viper.
Well, Viper, I think you can just get away with not reading. Just look at the buttons that light up. Picto, you might have to read things.
I mean, just say that, but I never read anything about Ninja, and I just know how to do the opener. I have I just follow the picture of the opener, and that's it. That's how I learn rotations.
Okay. Also, this is just so Jet knows, but a little bit later in the show, we're going to talk about the Sauce project, and he just sent me the numbers of that he's done. But that's for later in the show. Spoiler alert. That's what we call in the business a tease. So we call it tease.
In any case, I don't think the DLC is that hard.
You don't think it's that hard? Oh, okay. All right, because we've got some responses here, Jet. According to Asmongold says it's too hard to be fun.
Asmon is like, I don't know what he's doing. Like, why? That's the point of the entire series of that kind of game. It needs to be hard.
Yeah.
Why you play something if it's too hard for you?
So I mean, maybe he has that debuff item on. He didn't read the tooltip, but he has the extra damage.
I mean, I saw the video of him saying like, "Oh, it's too hard. It's not worth my time. Why? I could probably beat it, but it's just not worth my time."
Okay,
like, dude, just shut up. Get good and play the game.
Just get good. Just get good. I mean, that's what Kai Sinat was saying. Just get good. Put your big boy pants on. Just get good. If you have to read, he did die 1,000 times. That's where I got the 1,000 times number from.
He did 1,500 deaths on the base game, and I don't know how many deaths he has on the DLC. Probably 1,000 again.
Okay, all right. But Jet, I've seen people beat this game with no hands. This girl just did it with her mind. Just like, look, Ma, no hands.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
It's impressive.
That annoys me.
That annoys you?
Jet, yeah, what?
She just thought about the game and beat it.
I know.
She just thought about it. She's like, I think about beating the game. Therefore, I've won.
And she's really good with the play style and everything. It's just it's not just thinking; it's the play style she has. It's really good. Yeah, it's amazing.
That's good.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Now, my question is: one of the things I've seen is people talking about having to rebuild their builds. Like the build that got them through the base game does not get them through the expansion or the DLC at all. Did you have to retool, come back and rejigger if it will?
No. I just realized my build for Tifa. It is still pretty bad. Like all my stats are all over the place. So if you get like you get an extra items to level up inside the DLC and just inside the DLC, it's like gearing up, like getting eye levels inside your playthrough, right? So that's basically what it does.
Okay.
On my build, it was not getting the best stats for those high levels, basically. So I just need to change a bit. Some things, yeah.
And as Shippu points out, they nerfed things for the DLC. I mean, I assume that's because they want you to use the new stuff.
Yeah, but they want, but the new stuff is they are not great. And also, again, I played half the DLC or more with that freaking debuff, so it's not that hard. Just get good.
Just get good. Read your tooltips. Oh man. Well, indeed. Yoshi P gave us a week. Jet has made the most of his week to beat the DLC. I have not made the most of my week. I'm still prepping for Dawntrail.
How far are you in that?
Did you get
your wondrous? Yeah, you get your wondrous trails. Did you get 1,000 or something side quest just to deliver as soon as the patch drops?
So I didn't do the side quest. That I didn't do. For the side, I do all the side quests as I'm leveling my alt jobs. Like I don't have the patience to wait until the next expansion and then pop them all off. I'm not gonna do that.
I would say like everyone else is just lazy and they realize they have that opportunity right now. That's all. I don't think anyone is thinking, oh, I should just save all these side quests that I'm not gonna do for the next patch. That's way too big brain for the community.
Well, I don't know. So what I've done is I have my Wonder Sails ready to go. I don't have the max reroll, but I assume I'll get that just doing the MSQ. I'm gonna do the story as a paladin. I've made that
Okay.
decision. We're gonna finish the story as a paladin, and then I have to immediately level a caster. I don't know which caster yet, but I'm going into.
Pictomancer for sure.
It probably will be Pictomancer, but like my raid group, we're gonna prog the extremes together, and I need to have a caster ready for when they prog. So it might actually just be summoner, so that I can be ready for prog, for extreme prog, and then I will level Pictomancer ready because I'm gonna be a Pictomancer for the expansion, but I need something ready to go. So I'm go ahead.
Are you going to start skipping cutscenes to be ready for the extreme real fast, or are you going to enjoy the MSQ?
I think I'm no, I think I have enough time to do the MSQs. I think if I just blast through it, I can. If I blast through the MSQ without skipping cutscenes, just like one sitting, I think I can do. Like, how long does these things take? So like 30 hours of gameplay to do the MSQ.
I don't know. The for Endwalker it took me like a week just
Ah,
enjoying the game.
all right. Maybe I prepare an ult and blast through an ult and then come back in my main. I don't know. So my current plan is blast through on Paladin, because I assume 30 hours of cutscenes. Okay, so 30 hours of cutscenes. Let's call it 36 hours of me faffing around, fighting the login queues. Oh my gosh, the login queues.
The login queues are going to be extreme, probably. Like I'm expecting not to be that bad as it was on Endwalker, and Endwalker was like absolute trash. But yeah, that and the DDoS, it's going to be something
I
this time around.
I I have. It's completely unfounded. There's no reason for me to feel this way, but I have faith that Square Enix is ready for the expansion. They're ready for the high player volume, and they're ready for. They're not ready for the DDoS. No, I want them to be ready for the DDoS. But they're not ready.
What if what you say is true, but like the day after the patch drops, the DDoS just step off their game and make a massive DDoS, and everyone disconnects? Is 14 going to be ready for that? Are we
No,
going to be ready for that mentally?
there's almost no upside to this. There's some upside. If they have a smooth launch, people are going to be like, yeah, I expected that, not realizing how difficult it is to pull that off in an MMO the size of Final Fantasy. If they have a smooth launch, no one's going to give them credit for that. And they don't. I mean, obviously, you're paying a subscription. You pay for the game. It should go. You should be able to play it. But that's not considering that they're going to get DDoS because they've been getting DDoS the last month or so. Um, they are going to have huge player queues, and I know that they've said that they've got the extra servers and they've got the temporary Dynamis servers, and you can travel to Dynamis, and I can't go to Aether.
No
Yeah,
one is allowed to go to Aether.
no one's allowed to go to Aether, which is probably good, just good general life advice. Everyone's going to Dynamis. Um, you don't get a cookie for doing what you're supposed to do. That's what Gio's saying. Like, you're supposed to deliver a game that we can play. However, it's not possible to prepare for every level of DDoS attack. That's just not possible, right? Like, there could be a really large one, and there's no way for them to prepare for a large enough DDoS attack. It's just not possible. So, but if it goes badly, then people are gonna be so angry. If there's a Raubon extreme moment, I don't, which they've actually gotten around, there won't be that. We won't have that again. Um, because they know to split the MSQ into 2 different zones, and that's good enough. They probably need to split
You
it
know
into 3.
who are gonna be like semi glad the DDoS attack happens? The healers, which are striking.
The healers are on strike. Oh my gosh, Jet. We've had the arguments that we've had since the last patch up over the last like 6 months. The arguments we've had. We argued about auto markers for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks we argued about auto markers. And then we argued about 1-button rotations for a whole week, only to figure out that that's not actually what's happening. It's just some buttons are being simplified. We spent a week arguing about that. There were like twit longers forever saying how this is going to ruin the game. And now healers are on strike.
You know what is the next drama that is about to pop off?
What?
It's that a lot of people on Dynamis are having like a single FC is buying all the plots, all the housing plots.
Yeah.
For
that happens all the time.
Yeah, I know, but it's apparently it's about to blow again on Square Enix and the community.
Here, so I don't know who's responsible for all of the ones, but I know people who have in excess of 10 houses. I have 2. Full disclosure, I have a personal and I have an FC house. Okay, but I know people who have in excess of 10. And the reality is the what they will say, what this content creator say is, their houses are mostly small houses, and there's no housing shortage where they have multiple houses. Some FCs, they've just been there forever and they've just been gobbling up houses forever, and it's really easy to do. It's really easy to get a friend to win an FC house and then trade that house over to someone else, and then they repeat that process until they have all the FC houses. Or they're just a bunch of friends who personal house, FC house, and then they rename it the same FC. It's a very easy process, and technically not against the TOS. If it's one person gets one FC house and one regular house, technically not against the TOS. It's probably against the spirit of the TOS, but my echo has returned. I have not changed any settings. This is very strange.
Yeah, I don't know. I also haven't do anything, so it's weird. Are you the one? Are you echoing yourself to get more houses? Is that what is happening?
That's what I'm doing. I'm replicating myself to get more FC houses. I mean, honestly, if you want an FC house, the way you do it is you find an FC house that's already there. You find an FC that has like one person in it. You join that FC, and when they go inactive, you just inherit the FC house. This is how you do it. This is actually how you do it. This is the tech.
I see. I
just send my alts to all the FC houses in my ward, and I just see what I can get. It's gone. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, and then it's on your side, probably. I don't know if you have like two tabs open with quick token. I don't know.
I mean, listen, no, please double my viewership. That's great. I love that. It makes me feel better. Seeing the high number. Actually, I don't have a number showing.
I don't think that's how it works, but okay. It's fine.
Gio's on his phone. I'm not sure. Go ahead.
What is your favorite talk about this content, lol?
My favorite talk.
Your favorite drama or
my
opinion
favorite drama?
Or whatever happened.
Yeah. I think my favorite drama was the AM discussion was very, very good because it was very clear who has done PF and who hasn't in Ultimates. It was super clear, and everyone who had done PF Ultimates was like, "Yes, I'm going. We need auto markers." Everyone who hadn't, Arthurs is what I'm thinking of, was like, "No, you don't need this." And the one Arthurs lived in PF, I saw on his Twitter, he was in there all day, no clears or 1 clear for 8 hours. And
did he clear DSR on NA already in PF?
I think he has 1 clear, at least 1 clear. I'm uncertain for sure.
Just gonna check real quick.
Yeah. But you know my favorite
But I
thing?
don't think so.
You know my
Yeah.
favorite thing that got us to the content lull? My favorite thing that got us to the content lull is all the creators that came through with content. So I don't know if you've seen this, but there's a Blitzball FC. As soon as this loads, they play Blitzball, and it's kind of fun because they simulate the normal game, and they sportscast it like a sports channel, and they just sort of like slash random their stats, but they play Blitzball. That's kind of cool. It's an awesome community
Yeah,
project.
I really like that one because
Yeah,
it's like a D&D kind of thing,
yeah.
really
D&D
close to
Blitzball.
the really close to the original Blitzball, where you don't actually do something. It's just random rolls here and there. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Yoshi P, don't take inspiration from this. This isn't the Blitzball we
Nope.
want. This is the Blitzball we can get now. I think
is this a Batman reference? This is not a Blitzball with a Serb. Do we need this? Is a Blitzball with a Serb?
it's this isn't the Blitzball we deserve. This is the Blitzball we can get. The community has made its own Blitzball. Well done, Jet. But no, the community did. There's actually I couldn't find it. But there's an FC that does theater productions, so of like Shakespearean plays, and they reenact them with glamours and everything. You can go and see a show. Um, what's his name? Fruity Snacks did the amazing 1,000 people fishing squad.
That was impressive.
Like, this thing I thought was so cool. It was just hundreds of players, 4 regions. They all went to Oceania, Europe, and it just seemed, and I think I'm right, NA. But just just like the sheer number of, sorry, the sound came through, of fishers. It's such a cool content. Um, Either this is cool content or the content lull was so boring that we convinced ourselves that fishing is fun.
I'm gonna be optimistic, and I think that's the amount of people that actually enjoy fishing, which also makes like it's really interesting because you can make a lot of casual people just gather together and enjoy the game compared to raiders, right? Raiders, it's tough.
It's tough
to have a lot of people doing high-end content just for the lows, and still we have Sauce that can do that.
We have the Sauce project. So I don't have a slide. I don't have an image prepared for this, but because I didn't know that I would hear from him in time. But Sauce DM'd me his clears. So are you ready?
I am prepared, but I don't think I'm ready.
All right, the numbers are insane. So season 1 was Ukab and Uwu. They didn't track how many clears they got, but let's pretend. I don't think it's a big number. Season 2, just DSR clears only, 65. 65 players who had never cleared DSR with Sauce. Season 3 on top, 335.
Jesus.
That's season 3. That's top. So combined, we're at 400. 65 plus 335. That's 400.
Let's say 500 with UCOP and Uwu, right?
Yeah. If they did 100 before that, sure. They're in season 4, and this is also for chat to guess. How many? What?
Go.
In season 4, how many clears do you think they have? And this is all across all the ultimates, all 5 ultimates. UCOP, Uwu, T, DSR, and top. How many clears do we think? How many clears do we think Sauce has gotten to?
I'm gonna say like above 1,500 clears because they got way more helpers, and it's all the ultimates. It's been a year already, right?
A year
for season 4? No, I don't know. I think it's 7 months. Can't remember when the season 4 started. What was the last season?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay, so Geo says 750. Jet has 1,500. I'm on this list. I got my DSR clear in season 2. I'm on this list. I PF DSR forever, and I couldn't get it clear in PF, so I went to Sauce and I got it clear. It took me 2 pulls and we cleared it.
Damn.
Yeah, from from never playing with them, we did 2 pulls. Someone who wasn't me wiped us in eyes. I don't know who it was. And then the second clear we just cleared. Now I played Omega. I played Omega Safety Gaming. Like in Phase 7, I was like, I'm just like, all right. I was skipping GCDs just to make sure I hit my sprint button.
Did you use 611 or 322?
We use 611. Yeah, we use 611. It's okay. But as a tank, it's that you have to be good. So I was a tank on 611. So that's the hard part.
Nice.
But so 1,500 is what you guessed.
Mm-hmm.
So according to Sauce, last night they hit 2,000. 2,000 clears, Jet. That's an incredible project. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
I'm like actually staggered. They got 2,000 people their clears.
That's a lot of clears.
Like them Sauce that project by themselves are probably responsible for, I don't know what percentage of clears because I have no idea how many unique clears there are, but they're probably responsible for, I would say 80, not 80, at least 50% of the PF clears. There's not that many players that have cleared it.
I remember that. Can I find that? Let me see if I can find
on FF Logs. Yeah, you can probably find that somewhere in FF Logs. If I known that Sauce was going to get back to me, I would have pulled this up, but I didn't know that he would get back to me before or during the show. So
no, I just
Sauce, congrats! That is awesome. That is just an awesome thing. Regardless of what percentage it is, that is just an awesome thing.
I will probably post it. Oh, I find it. The person, the FF Logs owner, posted at some point how many people have cleared at that time the ultimates and U's and whatever.
Oh yeah,
I just need to find where are those stats.
Gamers helping you, we love that. But it's still a cool project, and I don't know. I'm excited for them. When next time they open up, like a team opens up recruitment, for season 5, I'm gonna try to get myself in there. So I feel like I'm good enough I'm consistent enough to be someone who can help clear. In fact, I know I am because when I was doing DSR, I would go weeks without wiping as a tank. So tanks have it easier in DSR until phase 7. But as a tank, I would go weeks without wiping. So I feel like I can do it. And even in top, I would towards the end I was very good. So I feel like I'm good enough to be a helper on a team. I will sign up for that. But Jet.
Yes. Tell me.
What is the first thing you're doing in Dawntrail?
Well, just leveling Astro in general. I'm gonna be helping Frosty.
You're gonna be helping Frosty left it? Okay. Oh, because he's gonna be leveling Picto right away.
Yeah. So I will probably just be doing the MSQ at the same time I'm helping Frosty.
Leveling Frosty. Mm-hmm. This is the squad to level Frosty. What he has 4 people, I assume. You, yes. Jazz, Jet, the J squad. Is it J squad?
Yeah.
J squad levels Frosty.
We J assemble.
What is it?
We J assemble, according to Frosty.
I like it. J squad levels Frosty levels Frosty. Is anyone from J squad going as Viper then? If you're healing.
I'm healing. I think Gio is going to try to do Viper at some point.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the very first thing, but yeah. And Jazz is tanking.
Jazz is tanking. Heck yeah, Jazz, get it. Good for you. That's awesome. That's exciting. Now, my question for you is, Jet, usually when an expansion launches, do you do like all the content at once, or do you put some of it back together and then at the end of the expansion, you're like, shit, I need to do all these things?
Oh no, I do everything on content. Like, yeah, I cannot be doing like whatever the people is doing right now that they are trying to do this PvP series like a day before the patch drops. Like, I just can't. I need to do everything as soon as it drops out.
Yeah, I've
Mm-hmm.
seen some people post their PvP things like they have to do like 15 levels in basically 24 hours.
I mean,
Oh.
it's very easy and possible. It's just like, why rush it when you can do like a couple of PvP matches per day and you will be done in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks without thinking about it.
Yeah, I was very. I had actually gotten to the very last level, and then I was like, oh, I'll do this eventually, and I forgot to do it for like a month, and then I just came back and knocked it out. But
Mm-hmm.
so where are you logging out then? Because this is something that I've seen people talk about. Where are you logging out? So you log back in Dawntrail.
Like, if I want to go and do the MSQ right away, probably in Charlian. But I'm stupid. Like we established at the beginning of the show, so I'm gonna just log out on the FC house and pray for my life. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm logging out in Ul'dah. I'm going to not Ul'dah, sorry, Gridania. Gridania,
Mm-hmm.
Gridania. I go Gridania. I'm gonna log out in Gridania. Immediately unlock Picto, and then straight to Charlian to do the MSQ. I think that's basically what I'm gonna do. And then anytime I have extra things to do, I'll do it on Picto.
I like what you is thinking. The FC house, so he can send all the subs out immediately. Is
I messed up my sub timing because I'm not gonna have. I'm gonna. All my subs are on 2 day trips, but they're on 2 day trips that end during Wednesday, basically.
damn quick.
I messed up my
Why?
schedule. I didn't really have any downtime. I just messed it up.
I see. I see.
What do you? So what do you still have to do in the last 24 hours?
Me on 14 in the last 24 hours,
Yeah,
nothing. I'm just gonna leave the game there. I'll
just
probably
leave the
be
game there.
doing still Elden Ring.
Still
I
Elden
don't
Ring.
have Ed. Yeah, I don't have anything else to do in 14. Like, I could prep a lot of shit, but I just can't be bothered. It's a waste of my time, like as Mongol said.
It's a waste of
It's
your time.
too easy. Mm-hmm.
Well, the only thing I have to do is I kind of want to see if I can max out my bi-colored gemstones. I know
Yeah, no.
I know before I said I wouldn't do it, but they've said that they're going to raise the cap.
Are they?
Yeah, they're raising the cap from 1,000 to 1,500. So you can cap tonight and get your bi-colored gemstones in.
Nice. I would try to do that, but nah, no.
No.
No, I
Well,
probably have 0 gemstones right now, so it's going to take me a while to cap that. So no.
it's after stream here. I'm just gonna power up Final Fantasy and grab a glass of water and we're gonna go. Uh, all right, two more things to hit on before we end the show.
Mm-hmm,
First,
mm-hmm.
uh, depending on my work schedule, tomorrow is going to be the first episode of Quick's Adventure to World First Racer.
Nice, nice.
It's probably going to be about the same time this show airs. I'm going to do it on Twitch, and then while I'm leveling an alt. So I know that like because the was it challenge log resets. I don't want to do that on my main account. So I'm gonna be on an alt, and I'm just gonna try to power level it, or at least power MSQ it to get it caught up,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and then um, the first episode is just gonna introduce the series and give you the journey so far. That's tomorrow's episode. Introduction and then journey so far. How I got here.
Sounds
Um,
great.
and then we're gonna do like level setting expectations. Yeah.
Nice. Congrats.
If my schedule doesn't allow it tomorrow, I don't actually know when I'm gonna film it because I want like there's not gonna be any gameplay footage.
Just just use a lot of DSR footage to talk about it.
Just
and
DSR.
That's it. You just put DSRs on the background and you talking about your
the only DSR footage I
journey.
saved recently is Kyo talking about Skibbity Toilet and Skibbity Biden, and also Kyo. The other clip I saved was whatever that nonsense he said last night.
I didn't clip that one. I was just like Athena.
Words
came to my just super stun lock, and words came to my ears, but nothing was getting inside my head. I was like, okay, I think they are talking about something funny, but I can't follow this. This is way too.
No,
I'm just not here.
I couldn't stun. After he whatever it was, I'll pull the clip at some point. I just hit the clip button on my keyboard, and I was like, I don't know what that was, but I want to see that again. I want to hear that again, just for my own benefit. So that's
yeah.
If I don't have game footage to talk over when I introduce the series, that's what it's going to be. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, sounds great.
But also, I don't know if you guys have seen this. You hopefully have seen this. I'll find out if you've seen this. But coming soon, this Choco Purry mount is coming back. Have you got this?
No, it was Frosty was telling us that it was from Butterfinger's event.
Yeah.
I almost got that one the last time they were giving it, I think.
Is it different or is it the same?
This one should be the same of like 2-3 years ago with the Butterfingers event. It should be exactly the same because I remember that. Yeah, it should be exactly the same.
I do appreciate. Yep. I just noticed this now. I do appreciate that on the character profile screen, it has me as a samurai, and I'm very clearly a botanist.
The lodestone is fun.
The lodestone very clearly has me as a botanist, and it's a samurai in the top corner. I just happened to notice it this time around. Oh, all right. But listen, it'll be enabled on my channel. For sure, it'll be enabled on Jet's channel, and for sure, it'll be enabled on Frosty's channel. So make sure if you don't have this mount, get it. Please support your streamers. Are we gonna do a show next Monday, Jet?
We probably should, unless you are like super trying to do the extremes and whatnot.
If I haven't cleared the extremes by then, my goals as a world first racer are toast. No.
So yeah, sure. Like, all right. I should be here.
You should be here. All right.
It depends more on you than me.
Well, listen, we stream under the Final Fantasy category, so you'll be able to watch us and get an hour towards that. That'd be good. And one more thing. The last thing we have is we're gonna do all of the expansion. We're gonna check in on the invisible race up the stairs. If you don't know what this is, the invisible race up the stairs is me and Cider Spider. He has no idea that I'm doing this. He has no idea who I am. He shouldn't. We are racing up the stairs. I'm racing him up the stairs. He has no idea about it. To see who has the most achievement points. And the standings are currently... Well, you can't see Cider Spider's there because I have to refresh the tab. But you can see that I have 17, 8, 65. I started with a lead of 400. And as soon as I find the tab where Cider Spider is... So what is that? I'm 635 ahead. So the end of the expansion, I finished the expansion 635 ahead of him.
Did he already get all the relics done and delivered?
He just finished all his Eureka relics. So all of his Eureka relics are in. All of his DSR relics are in. Not DSR.
That is Shadowbringers?
Bozja. Yeah, Shadowbringers.
Yeah.
All his Shadowbringers are in. All his DSR is in. All his Heaven's Ward are in. All of his... Not his Endwalkers. He doesn't have Endwalker. Yeah, so I haven't done any of those. I've only done Endwalker. So I basically have about 2,000 points coming if I do the other relics. So I'll be ahead of him.
Amazing. Quick.
I'm gonna be ahead of him. I'm gonna smoking him. I'm gonna crush him like a bug. He doesn't even know. We're not even. He doesn't even know that we're racing. But I'm gonna crush him like a bug.
You said he doesn't know, but what if I just pull some strings and you are invited along with him to a Frosty Mock Dog show about
that would be cool.
The achievements hunting.
If you pull some strings and you get me on the show, happy to do it. If you're gonna have a discussion on achievements, you should definitely have him on there. I'll bring what I know, but he is definitely the guy to talk to, for sure. Happy to be on there as well, but definitely get Cider on there. He's got a better voice than I do. I think his voice is just more enjoyable to listen to, whereas I sound like a dying cartoon character. So he's got a better voice.
A dying cartoon character? That's your opinion of your own voice?
That's my opinion of my voice. I'm just a dying cartoon character. This is what I sound like.
Okay, I want your opinion of my voice now.
Your voice is
that
great.
Same level.
I like your voice because your voice instills when I hear you in raid, it lets me know that if I'm panicking, it kind of lets me know that you're also panicking. It's very comforting to know that we're both panicking.
Okay.
I've heard you say things like make callouts in raids, and your voice gets very
yeah. Gets very high.
But it's very soothing. It's very nice to know that I'm not alone. That I'm not the only one who's scared.
We're all panicking here. Yeah, I see.
Yeah. No.
I like that.
You have a great voice for podcasting, and I'm always excited that you're here. And we have a special guest. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah.
We have a special guest today. We have. He's one of Frosty's mods, which is awesome. Our special guest is a longtime fan of the show. He never misses an episode. All right. But our special guest today is Athena. We have Athena on the show, aka Will, aka Irish Lightyear. One moment, hang on, my phone's buzzing. This is awkward. Apparently, our show is on the same time as a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, so he's definitely not going to be on the show today. Sincerest apologies. We'll get him on. We'll get him on the show next week for sure.
On a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, you're amazing.
Rain check on that. We're gonna play the outro and then hang out with chat for a post show.
Bye YouTube.
Bye YouTube.